It's bittersweet for him. He's played better than the Browns' 3-7 record indicates. For Jacoby Brissett, I hope they put on a great performance and send him out with a win. He deserves that. He has been everything they could have wanted on the field, off the field, in the locker room, and I hope he goes out with a big win over his former mentor, Tom Brady.
I think the biggest thing with Jacoby going into his last start was not to focus on that, was to really it's the task at hand. It's doing what he's done all year and preparing the same way and going out and playing the same way and being the same person in practice. And I think that was really the emphasis for him the entire week and certainly going into the game on Sunday.
He's pretty excitable, most games, but I think he just had an extra passion about himself. He understood Deshaun was coming back, and he understood, it was kind of against his mentor too. He got drafted in New England where Tom Brady was. And so he grew up as his backup his first year in the league. So it was one of those things where he kind of wanted to get that win as well. But he's a passionate guy. I think every game, if you mic'd him up, you'd see that same energy and same passion that he wants to go out there and get a win.
7th day.
Yes, sir.
Love you, brother.
Yep, love you, bro.
Have some fun. Lead these guys, man.
One play at a time, fellas. One play at a time.
I think guys truly relate to him, and he talks to everybody, and he's funny, and he has that charisma about himself. So it's easy to root for him, and then he goes out there and he just puts his body on the line week in and week out. And he's a bigger guy, so we kind of I always joke with him. I'm like, hey, you're gonna be a tight end or a D end at the end of your career here, And he's like, no. But he ran down there and laid a good block, and I don't think that DB wanted anything to do with him.
There you go. We're good. 180.
He's got it. It's a little high. Then they give it off to Hunt. He reverses it to Schwartz. He's wide open. 25, 20 with Brissett blocking. 10, 5, touchdown, Anthony Schwartz.
Go! You better watch out. Great block.
I didn't expect for that to happen. Obviously, I thought the guy saw me, and he didn't. So I got a pretty good shot on him, and then obviously Schwartz, he did the hard part with running. Just to walking back and just hearing everybody, it didn't really register to me that it was such a big block until I got to the sideline and I sat and watched it on the Jumbotron. I was like, oh, I kind of got him pretty good.
Are we sure he didn't slip? That was definitely, they made contact in the open field. Yeah, that was a big play, obviously, to come out early in the game and get an explosive play like that, kind of get things rolling, take the lead, to be able to use some misdirection and get the ball in some other guys' hands, and then for Jacoby to be out in front of it and to set up the block to get him in the end zone was awesome.
It was a stat Tom was 200 and something and 0 when leading into the fourth. So obviously, everybody's kind of writing us out, and Coach talked about it the night before the game. It's just that will to win, no matter the circumstances. And you just saw that growing over the game. Obviously certain things didn't go our way at a certain point, but like I said, it was a team win. So, the defense stepped up, special teams stepped up. So it got to the point where it was our turn to, make the plays.
Here we go, fellas. 2 minutes. Let's go. One play at a time. Plenty of time.
From the 12, back to pass. Here's Brissett looking, firing, end zone. Oh, what a catch by Njoku! Touchdown! What a catch by the Chief! Now the extra point to tie it up. Bojorquez to hold. Snap back, ball down, York into it, the kick is up, and the kick is good, and we're tied at 17. Up in the pocket, he got drilled as he threw. Down the field, the ball is wobbling, and it is deflected away, incomplete from Julio Jones, and it's going to be overtime.
Going in overtime, everybody was like, man, they gave us a chance. Our defense did a good job, got a stop. I think it was two minutes and something to go. And everybody just, you could sense it that we were going to win that game, on that drive. And just walking into that huddle, I just telling myself, one play at a time, because the end results are going to be what the end results are going to be. And I just had a good feeling it was going to be a win.
Finish on 3. 1, 2, 3. Finish.
Jacoby was amazing. Off the bat, he came in like he's been in forever. He's a great vet. He's been around a lot of great players and has played a lot of football, but just his leadership. He's vocal, his physicality, he's tough. he's everything we need him to be.
He's very even keel in the way that he handles big moments. Never gets too high, never gets too low. So you feel like no matter what that situation is at the end of the game, he's prepared for it. And he's ready to go out there and make those plays and take the team where it needs to go. So certainly had a ton of confidence as we took the field on that last drive, knowing we needed a touchdown, that he could go make the plays and make it happen.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. One play at a time. 180, set.
He's back, settles, looks, throws. He's got Cooper wide open. He caught it. 20, 15, 10, 5, 3-yard line, and first and goal.
I thought we had a really good plan once we got inside the 3-yard line. My whole focus was just getting the snap and getting the ball to Chubb. Honestly, like just getting the ball from the center and giving it to Chubb.
Here we go, fellas. Hey, everybody. Hey, listen. Hey, this is about us, right? This has been not about us the whole time. One play at a time. Let's go punch this in. 180, set.
He's driving for the goal line.
Yes!
He's in!
Yes!
He's in! Touchdown!
Yeah!
Nick Chubb!
Let's
And the Browns are winners!
Yeah! Let's go! Let's go!
And the Browns' losing streak is over. They win it in overtime.
I was just super excited, the wave of emotions of like, oh, is he in it? Like that kind of went through a little bit, but I was just like, we finally did it. Like we finally finished the game, like from down to coming back up and to finishing the game in overtime. That was just, I feel like that was very rewarding for our team.
The dude is passionate. I love being around him in the building at those games because he will do whatever it takes to win.
We all played for Jacoby that game. We knew it was his last game. And I knew that he was going to give it his all like he does every week. And he did. He made a lot of big plays, a lot of big throws. He had made some actually great runs, too, just to get in position to, get touchdowns and win a game. And, I feel like he deserved that win more than anyone.
To walk into the locker room and be amongst, my guys and my peers as far as, getting that recognition as far as like, man, like I said, when I went back, like that mutual respect that I have for them, that they had for me on both sides of the ball in the special teams, and to be acknowledged, that's kind of not my thing, like to be acknowledged in front of everybody. I mean, everybody will tell you, like, I love like my team, like I love being a part of the team, and that's why I kept on saying it's always about us, like it's never about me, because I just understand how big the picture is,
Now I'm going to give a game ball to a man that I believe is a great teammate, okay? I believe the way this man leads makes him a great teammate because he believes in one thing above all. He believes in this locker room, he believes in this team, and I appreciate number 7 for everything he's done.
Hey man, before the game, I told the offense, this isn't about me. It's about us. It's always been about us. Every time we step on the field, it's been about us. I couldn't be more happy, proud to be in this locker room, man, to be around you guys, come to work every day. Like I said, man, this is never gonna be easy. We didn't sign up for easy. We got it the hard way today. And they feel it, we're gonna feel it, but it feels way better when it comes with a win, right? After the Patriots game, we broke it down on family. It's always been about the family. Family on 3, 1, 2, 3, bang!
It was super cool. Obviously, one of the rare moments I think I've ever been a part of. I guess you got to just be in a moment to really understand those emotions that I was going through. Well, I mean this in no disrespect, but in the words of Tom Brady, that was f***ing awesome. I knew going into this situation that I would have a chance to play and didn't know the extent of how long it would be. But my mindset was just, whatever I get, I'm grateful for, and just try to make the most of that and try to do my best, do it to the best of my ability.
Our players are back in the building today for practice. A gaggle of them have already spoken to the media. Deshaun Watson, he is returning to the practice field for the first time since his suspension. That will happen today.
First off, I just want to say I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to be back around my teammates. I also want to thank the Browns organization, the ownership, my teammates in that locker room, all the coaching staff for all the support that they had for me. And I also want to thank, most importantly, Jacoby the big brother he's been to me and everyone in that locker room. The bond has been great, and we're going to continue to grow from there and help win some more football games for the Cleveland Browns.
Look, it's been a long time since Deshaun Watson's played football. It's been 2 years. The last time he played, he was nothing short of brilliant. 3 touchdowns, 360 yards, playing for the Houston Texans team that we will play on Sunday. I think it's fair to say that from a what to expect perspective, beats me, man. I have a feeling he looks great, but who knows? Live bullets are different.
It's different.
And you just have no idea what to expect.
Okay, heads. December football. Okay, December football. It's when teams make decisions. December, you get to decide, how committed are you? How bad do you want it? That's what December football is. How hard can you play? That's December football, okay? Let this team know early, how committed we are in this room, okay? Let them know early that we're not leaving town without the thing we came for.
The wait is over. The Cleveland Browns have been waiting for Deshaun Watson to come out onto the playing field as their starting quarterback and their franchise quarterback since March 18th when the trade was announced. There have been many twists and turns that we've all lived through, but no one more than Deshaun Watson, but the day has finally come. The 11-game suspension is over. Today, he opens up play as the Browns starting quarterback in his old stadium against his old team, the Houston Texans.
It's the first time back for Deshaun, and I think he'll get more and more comfortable as he gets more reps. It's pretty simple. It's something he's done a lot in his life, playing football. So now having one game under his belt, I think will only serve to make him more comfortable moving forward.
Yeah, D-Watt. Yeah, Defoe. Yeah, Defoe. Yeah, Defoe. There we go, Defoe.
Yeah, my mindset was to obviously D-Watt returning back home where he played, the beginning of his career. That was kind of my mindset. Like, we got to find any type of way to, get him a win there.
Oh, bro. Get your confidence, Defoe. I like it.
You're playing quarterback, you haven't read an actual defense in a game in 2 years.
Think about it. This folks' first game in 2 years. That is wild.
I knew some rust was going to be there. And I knew as a defense, we had to step up in places like that. So I'm glad we were able to get out there, get him a win. Obviously, it's a bunch of nerves going back to his first game back against the team that he played for. So that was just our goal, was just to, find a way to get him a win out there.
We knew it was a big game for Deshaun. All the players knew that. So they were there for him. They wanted to support him. And it was just, hey, we got your back. Just go out and play ball. So it was more of that than anything else. And I'm glad we got the win, especially for him and for us. And now we can put this game behind us.
And on first down, here's a bootleg rollout by Allen. He throws down the field deep, and it is incomplete, and it's deflected up in the air. John Johnson, the third, ends up with it, but they say the ball hit the turf as they threw it down deep for Tegan Quitoriano.
The first play of the game, it was like a weird play. It was really kind of like a little bit of a bust.
I don't know that ball hit the ground.
John Johnson came up with the football along the sidelines. Yeah, I think you've got a pretty good argument.
Browns throw the challenge flag as they believe John Johnson III might have come up with the Browns' 4th interception of the season.
Yeah, it was kind of like we were kind of just waiting to see the call. Like, we all thought it was out of bounds or something. And, as soon as he got that one, we were super excited.
All right, call here in Houston has indeed been overturned. Interception for John Johnson.
Oh, you got him. You got him. You got him. You got him. You got him.
But I think that honestly kind of set the tone. Obviously, it was like a random pick, but to go out there and do that the first play of the game, like the energy level was just high right away, and I think we stuck to that energy level the whole game, and we didn't dip at all, and we kind of just moved up the whole entire game.
Okay, wait. Oh.
When guys are out there making plays and everyone's celebrating, you know, it deflates the mood of the other team.
First play of the game, hit. Hell no.
And I think, you know, when we're playing together like that and just having fun, I think that's the biggest thing.
Here's Allen throwing left sideline, incomplete, and the ball goes over on downs.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, buddy! Yeah! Oh, yeah, boy! Hell yeah! Good hit, boy. Good hit. Good hit, shorty.
You know, I feel like it's been weeks where guys have made plays and we kind of just like brush it off and like on to the next one. Like I feel like this week we were just so much more excited for each other, and I think that just, you know, that hurts the heart of an offense.
Hey, way to stand up. Way to stand up.
You know, the defense as a whole stepped up, special teams stepped up, and, you know, with Donovan's, you know, punt return for a touchdown, it was amazing.
Donovan Peoples-Jones back and catches at his 25. Now where's he going to go? Cuts right. Out of a tackle, out of another tackle. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's down the sideline. 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. He's gone. Touchdown, Donovan Peoples-Jones. And on one hit, the Browns take the lead.
Yeah, shorty. That's what we do, boy.
I was so excited. I ran out there, and I think that was honestly another, you know, momentum boost for us in the game as well.
That said.
He's got the snap in the pocket, short drop, throws right side. Oh, it was picked off by Greg Newsome, and he dropped it at the 31-yard line.
Plays like that, especially before the half, like that's a momentum builder. And obviously we didn't have that big lead going into half, so like that's a play that, you know, could change the game.
Oh my God, Gregory. Hey, Greg, what happened? I was extended for that, hit the ground with it.
Like, obviously, we end up getting a win, but plays like that, like you can't miss those plays, especially, you know, when the game's not going our way right away. Like that's plays that, you know, we must have.
It already say my name on it. I just gotta go get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you order something, they go to your house. You wasn't there to sign for it. You feel me? So they had to bring it back to the warehouse. Now I gotta go to the warehouse and go get it. Exactly. It's already there.
Luckily, we were able to, you know, make plays to, you know, save that play, but that could have been a crucial play in the game. So that's kind of why it was eating up on me, just because, you know, at the end of the day, that play could have changed the entire game.
That's cool. I'm gonna get one though. It's coming back. Somebody gonna get one.
And he motions left to right, underneath center. Allen, he's going to quarterback sneak in, and a loose ball is picked up by Denzel Ward. Touchdown!
We need a hand. I know. Hell no. Hey, that's funny.
I was really just laughing because it was just, that's something like Ward gets. Like, Ward got the one earlier in the season where he literally just landed on the ball in the end zone, got a touchdown, and another one like that where it's like a 3-yard scoop. It was just fun, man. I was just having a great time being back out there. I missed obviously 2 games, so I was just having a great time playing out there.
And they 2 touchdowns on the season. He had 2 touchdowns on the season. Exactly. How? Denzel Ward has 2 touchdowns with 3 rushing yards on the season. And I'm just throwing picks down.
You know, to go out there and, you know, make a performance like that, especially with, we got a lot of key guys out right now, you know, like Anthony Walker, Jacob Phillips, and now, you know, Taki. So to go out there and, you know, prove that the next man up came in and stepped up, and Tony had his best game of his career so far. So just going out there and just showing dominance is definitely going to be great for us in the long run.
Drops to throw. Here comes Myles Garrett. They throw the ball, got tipped and picked off. It got picked off, and there goes Tony Fields for a touchdown.
Man, Tony played amazing. You know, I'm super proud of him. Obviously, that's something that he's been waiting for. He had to kind of wait his turn. It was just funny because I knew he was giving the ball to, but you know, the fans think they don't probably know his dad is right behind, so probably another fan was trying to grab it. My mom would have probably did the same thing. My dad would have probably did the same thing, especially that's, you know, your first touchdown. he had to go get the ball, and it was a great clip. It just shows, how much support his dad has for him.
Whole family right there. That was like, I'll give you time on this one, Joe. Normally I'm encouraging the heck out of you. You know that.
Hey,
I'll give you a little time on this.
Hey, that's how we play defense, baby. Hell yeah.
In December football, you got to win any which way you can, and to get 2 defensive touchdowns, to get a special teams touchdown, to get a takeaway on special teams. I thought those guys were playing so hard with great effort for 60 minutes.
And he's 15, he's to the 20, he's to the 25, he fumbled, loose ball, and the Browns are going to come up with it. They got it, and by golly, what a day Tony Fields is having.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Man, we played amazing. I feel like these last 2 weeks, we've been playing, really good football, but obviously we weren't as successful as we wanted to be this whole entire season. But, we knew that only us can fix this problem, and only us can believe that, we can fix this problem. So that's something we just been preaching, like just stay together, stay tight-knit. And I think that just shows, like, the brotherhood we have on this team.
Hell of a team win today. Pick each other up. That's what I saw today. I saw people picking each other up, and we were not leaving here without what we came for, and that was that win. Okay, you got this one. Okay, you went 1-0 this week. Guess what you got to do next week? 1-0. Okay, you got a division game on the road next week at Cincinnati. Back in our division, mindset does not change. I appreciate how this team fights, and that we're gonna need way more of that next week when we go on the road, all right? Break it down.
Team on 3, 1, 2, 3.